It's hard to find the right words in moments like this. How do you sum up a life that, though far too short, was filled with so much love, light, and potential? Jay was more than my nephew. He was like a son to me in many ways. I watched him grow, laugh, struggle, and dream. I saw the way his eyes lit up when he talked about the things he loved, whether it was his favorite thing in the world to do, like hockey. If y'all know Bobby, yes, he didn't say basketball when he was a baby, so he said Bobby. We just kind of figured it out from there. Whether it was Bobby, a new adventure with his mom, or simply a silly moment we shared, like when me and my husband would tell him to go do flips on my knees bed. Sorry. He had a way of making people feel special, didn't he? Even as a child, he had this quiet magic. He could walk into a room and change the atmosphere, soften it, warm it just by being there. He had the kind of smile that stayed with you in a heart. He had the biggest heart. Watching him grow up as a big brother cousin and take care of all his babies was incredible. Always ready to help, always ready to forgive, always ready for love, and always ready to rile up his crazy cousins. I keep thinking about the moments we had together, some small, some silly, some deeply meaningful. The way he would call and ask me to not come over the meetings, or how he would teach me the new Gen Z age lingo, chuz, us, Riz, and the infamous delays. I hold on to those memories like they're treasures. They help me breathe through the day. We often think we have more time to say I love you, more time to just sit and be present. But life doesn't always give us that. And so we have to hold close what we have. And we had something beautiful in Jay. I miss him terribly. We all do. The world feels just a little less frightening about him. But I feel comforted knowing how deeply he was loved and always will be. That love doesn't wait. It lives in each person we touch, every moment we carry, and every act of kindness. So let's remember my guy, not for the use he didn't get, but for the love he gave and the use he did. Let us honor him by living fully, loving openly, and holding each other a little tighter, because that's what Jay will do. You have shown Jay, you've shown us incredible life-changing signs. So let us know you are safe with God, and that He is enough. Jay would always say, I know you are not only in our hearts, and I'll never say goodbye, but I'll see you later. Please continue to live and treat me with justice, knowledge, and kindness. And you're always going to conquer, but thank you all for coming. He's loving it.
My name is Gibson Vaught, and I stand before you here today as Jaylen's uncle. I grew my mustache out today for Jaylen. That's all you know, yelling at that caterpillar on his upper lip. I'm lucky enough to marry Kristen Vaught, and we have 3 beautiful children: Josephine Lorraine Vaught, Cooper Edward King Vaught, and Evangeline Gibson Vaught. And as my wife said, our nephew's legacy will live on in our kids. To know Jaylen intimately was to be blessed. Sierra. I want to thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your kids' life. And for giving us a roadmap of how we need to raise the kids and pour into our children. And I would like everyone to please give Sierra a round of applause. Matthew 5:4 reads, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted." The comfort does not come from the absence of pain. The pain is there to teach us a lesson that we will never forget. But the comfort comes from the community. And that has never been more apparent than the last 9 days. And everyone standing here in front of us today, thank you. I'd like to share one story. I called Sierra about 3 weeks ago and I said, "Hey Sierra, I'm in a men's league, I'm washed up, and I need a young man to come run point for us." And so I think I had somebody in mind. And so Jaylen came and played at the Vail men's league for us. And there was a lot of controversy going, and a couple others that said he didn't know how to do that, he could get hurt, he was going to Benedictine, Coach McCray, I'm sorry. But Jaylen was cooking in the first half. He was cooking for a man in the mid-range game. And I was just like, "Jaylen, you have the greenest light you've ever seen." And he took advantage of that. And he came out in a box of one in the second half on Jaylen. And we're talking smack to him. And I had his back. I said, "Jaylen, let him know how old you are." And he goes up and he says, "Y'all know y'all run a box of one on a 13-year-old." So I asked everyone here today just to take a piece of Jaylen home with you, whether it be his Christ-like heart, his smile to a screen, his insatiable work ethic, or pursuing something and someone you love relentlessly. God bless you all. Thank you for being here.
Good afternoon, everybody. So I am Jaylen's uncle. A lot of what I'm going to say, we've already heard it. We've heard it from everyone up here. I'm going to read it anyway. But again, bear with me. Love you all. So good to see everybody here. And again, bear with me. When I say this is different, you have no idea. He showed Chrissy and I what it was to be parents before we had our own. He showed us life, empathy, humor, and resiliency. He showed us intelligence, focus, and drive. And basketball, limitless talent, a competitor, a dog, with true love and passion for the game. He worked and worked really hard at his craft. But it's not work when you love the game so truly. It was fun for him. He always had fun playing. His reach, his name, and crossed half the country. But again, for talent supported by the actual person that he was. You felt his love, his genuine connection, his playfulness. People just wanted to be around him, especially his little cousins. Jaylen would never turn his head to anyone. Again, whether he was giving away basketball sneakers or had his need bring Chick-fil-A to school so he could share with others. That's who he truly was. But on top of all of that, he was a brother to my children. Far more than a cousin. Always. He was always there and present. Present for them multiple times a week. They would see each other at games, practices, family time, whatever it was. He was their protector. For my son, Reese, on the court, Jay was his ultimate idol. From the time they were babies, Reese Reese would follow and clock his every move. From the way he talked, the shoes he wore, the way he would practice and mimic a dribble, cross-headed, pull-up jumper Jay did in the game, in my kitchen, 1,000 times on an earth loop. I'm so thankful for the times Coach G, Coach Jerron. I'm so thankful for the time you gave the two of them the opportunity to play ball together on the court. It means so much to not only me, but to my babies, to my whole family. For Mila, he looked out for her and her friends. They literally grew up in the same crib, and they truly acted and treated each other like siblings, playing, bickering, annoying each other, just picking with each other. They were recently getting very, very, very close as their teenagers brought commonality back. He loved her so much, and his actions showed it, and I couldn't have asked for a better role model for him. And lastly, this is more important than anything I just said. To all the young minds who are here today, you are here because you knew or were touched in some way by this incredible person. I want you to never forget this moment. Everything it means to you, happiness for knowing him, sadness for losing him, anger for the reason, regret for the last words you may or may not have shared with him. But please do not lose hope. Don't ever lose hope. Look around you. This is a community of love, support, and guidance. Your next steps, your future decisions matter and are important. Choose to love the way Jaylen did. Choose to care the way Jaylen did. Choose to include others the way Jaylen did. Choose to laugh like Jaylen did, and choose to spread light the way Jaylen did. We cannot get back what was taken, but we can let it live through us. Please choose the right people. Hold your family and your friends close. Keep your friends and siblings safe. Look out for one another. And write your own legacy and leave a lasting impact in the world touch that Jaylen has. Thank you, Jay, for being you and everything you brought to this world. We love you, brothers. You will forever be with us. Keep watching over us and stay close to my babies. Love you.